What's going on? Carr from Three Pagans and a Cat, sitting here just talking out loud, almost to myself, because nobody's on yet, but that's okay. So we did the opening ritual. It was very cool. Nathan King did it, who used to live here in Michigan, but currently lives in Salem, Massachusetts. So he came back to do Michigan Pagan Fest, which we thought was awesome. A couple of other little things. There is a ritualist panel. Hi, Mariah. That we're moderating called Phoenix Rising, which is how they do how you rise from the ashes and that kind of stuff. And the cool thing about it is that we're actually taking questions ahead of time. They used to do live questions, which can be very disconcerting to the ritualists. So at least this way we get a little bit better, a little bit better stuff. Hold on a second. All right. I just want to make sure the mic was picking up good. So I told you all I would tell you what's going on. So I'm going to tell you what's going on, which means I have to put on my glasses. So we're currently in the community lunch break, and so they have catered food here, burgers, Diet Mountain Dew, which, I like personally. QQN. All right, so here are the panels that are going on from 1 until 2:15. So the interesting thing is we've only ever taught our class the Building Your Book series in an hour and a half. And now we have to teach it in an hour 15. So we'll figure out how that works. But there's an energy workshop going on at 1 o'clock with Mother Multiverse, the Cosmic Isis Ritual with Oberon Osiris. Mara Evenstar is doing the Mystical Triple Goddess. And then Nathan King is doing Salem, the Witch's Mecca, because as we just talked about, Nathan moved to Salem, so he knows tons about it. And then Joseph Noble is teaching Theurgy, the Art of Self-Transformation, Part 1 of a 3-part class. We somewhat learned last year that 3-part classes are really difficult. So that's why we came up with the Building Your Book in 1 class type thing. But we're super excited about doing that. So we'll see how Joseph Noble's 3-part class goes. Hopefully it'll go well. Trying to think if there's anything absolutely hunky-dory wonderful going on other than people are showing up left and right in droves, which is pretty amazing considering, it's a Thursday. So you wouldn't expect people to be able to take the time off of work necessarily, but they have. Bill L. is currently setting up his Pagans in Need table, and Pagans in Need is a food pantry. So they collect donations here at Michigan Pagan Fest, and they sell their T-shirts, which I'm sure you'll see at least Gwen and I wearing at some point this week, which say, may you never hunger, may you never thirst on it. Yeah, droves of druids. Not as many druids, probably, but lots and lots of witches for sure. Druids, I think, probably will come later, Friday and Saturday. Just seems to be the way it works. There is a really cool druid class going on, which is a couple of days from now. But really cool. And the book that's written, it's about the Aran Druids. It's written by Robin McKenna. And we actually own the book. Or I own the book. And it's packed full of information. So you can find it on Amazon, of course, because what can't you find on Amazon? You can buy a casket on Amazon if you really want one. Anyway, lots of really cool things. They're getting set up in the vendor area, which is going to be awesome. That doesn't open until 2, but we'll make sure that I dive through the vendor area and kind of introduce you to some of the vendors. Some of them we know really, really well. Some of them we don't know nearly as well as we'd like to. So, but arts and crafts are here. Arts and craft. I don't know why I said crafts. So Pat and Paul are here, and they're lovely people. We love them. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give you a quick 5-minute update, and I've managed to talk for 5 minutes. Go figure. Doesn't take me long. So if you guys have questions or anything like that about this event or what's going on or anything like that, feel free to email me, car at the number 3 pagansandacat.com, and I will answer those live on the next one. So feel free to email away. Thank you guys. We love you. And as we get going, we'll be live much more often, but we will keep popping in and out today because it's a little bit slower day, but starting Friday and then Saturday and Sunday will be absolutely nuts. Interestingly, Saturday and Sunday, I think I said this, but the Detroit Free Press, which is the big Detroit newspaper, and M Live, which is kind of like the Michigan online newspaper for everywhere in Michigan, will be here as well. So we're not the only press, but we're the most important press. Not really, but it sounds good. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye.